Ethan, Abigail, and Emily. It's your grandpa again, and we have another book. This one's called Superstorms. Ta-da. And superstorms are really cool. They may not seem too cool when you're in the middle of one, but being a geologist and studying weather and climate and stuff, when I see stuff like this, I'm just captivated by it. I'm just studying it and seeing how all the clouds are forming and how the squall line forms and how everything starts rolling in a situation like this, and tornadoes pop down out of it, and it's just really cool stuff to learn about. There's a monster tornado right there. And it's really fascinating. The weather is just, there's so many variables and so many different things that can happen, including lightning and hail. And the book is fairly accurate. I think that you'll enjoy reading it, except some things like the hailstones, the way that they're formed, are, it says that the wind tosses them up and down, but actually the wind forces them up, the updraft. And then gravity pulls them down. And each time that the hailstone goes up and down like that, it forms another layer of ice around it. And they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger until they're too heavy to stay aloft. And then they come down as hailstones and bang up your cars, and other storms go through and create all kinds of havoc and destruction, blow trees over. This forest didn't do too well. And tornadoes are just awesome. You want to get away from a tornado if you ever can. You don't want to try and outrun them like Grandpa tried to one time on a motorcycle. That was not the smartest thing. I ended up skating back and forth across the highway. And finally, I just stopped it and laid down and pulled the motorcycle on top of me, and I ended up with all kinds of grass and stuff stuck in my face. It was terrible. Not the most pleasant experience. But check out this book, Superstorms. Now we have a couple of super songs. At least I hope they're going to be super. Once again, I'm not sure how they're going to work. This one's got some high notes in it, and I don't sing too well singing real high, but I'm going to try it anyway. The one is called Long Way Home, and it's kind of a country song. I don't know why. A lot of my songs lately have been country songs. And it's about dancing and taking the long way home. Goes like this. Let me try this again. I remember when we were young, dancing under the stars, breathing life into our fun. God knew who we are. We were never far from one another, dancing close in honky-tonk bars. Sometimes we'd dance all night, dancing in the car. And everyone knew we'd always dance around. We were never alone. We'd dance all around town, dance all around. I don't believe this. Can I please try this one more time? It's really kind of a cool song. One more time. I remember when we were young, dancing under the stars, breathing life into our fun. God knew who we are. We were never far from one another, dancing close in honky-tonk bars. And sometimes we dance all night, even dancing in intoxicating your pain away, or getting used again. Now the kids are with your mom, old man in the slam. No pep in your step, and you're lost again. Oh, I'd sure like to see you dance again. You've been dancing all alone. I'd sure like to dance with you again. Help you find your way home. I'd sure like to dance with you again. You needn't dance all alone. Oh, I can't wait to dance with you again and dance a long way home. Well, that could have turned out a lot better. It could have turned out worse too, really, believe me. Oh, this song, A flag. It's like the anarchist symbol, A flag. I wrote this after I had a discussion with an ethics professor, and we were talking about ethics in society and ethics in medicine and in corrections and just ethics in general all over. And one of the questions I asked her was, if you pulled up to a red light and stopped and the red light didn't change and there was no traffic coming, no cars around, would it be acceptable, ethical to continue on? And she said no, she'd have to sit right there. And I said, well, what about if you look at why the light was there in the first place, and it was legislated into existence to control traffic. And if there's no traffic, then why would you sit there? She just said she'd use the time for contemplation and just sit there as long as it took. And I'm not sure if that's what I would do. I'd probably go through if there was no cars coming, after I stopped, of course. But the right to self-govern in situations like that, I think, is important, but it's not always appropriate, and it can be taken to extremes sometimes. Okay, the song, A Flag. See if we can do it. Things that should matter to everybody. Can't hike a blind eye to most every day. This song's in your face with something to say about why. The A flag no longer flies. Against all our choice, but more all the time are finding their voice to ask why. The right to self-govern has died. So many people sick and dying. There's no water pure, and everyone finds new limits to what they can endure. They're seeing it's not too late to start another chapter. It's time to unite and take back what we came after. as our rights erode and democracy fades, you take more from us every day. So many hardly survive in this hell. Long overdue for us to govern ourselves as we fly. Our A flag back to life. As we fly. Our A flag back to life. That's kind of how that goes, except for the voice and except for some chord misgivings and I don't know. I just need to practice more and read more. Read the storms. Find out about the storms and about weather and climate and about the world and why things are the way they are. And, we'll see you next time I have to go. Love you. Bye-bye. God bless. Give one another big hugs.